Earlier this week, tragedy hit the workshop. My trusty tape measure took a dive from the top of a flying carpet, don't ask, and met a rather undignified end. But just as I was sweeping up the pieces, the Cigman CD-80 laser tape measure arrived in the post here at Lineside Studios. Coincidence or destiny? Calling from the tool bag. The name gives it away. The CD-80 can measure up to 80 meters, but that's just the start. It can also work out the area or volume of a space in seconds, and if trigonometry wasn't your strong point at school, let's be honest, whose was? They'll even handle the missing sides of triangles for you using the Pythagorean function. But there's more. It's got a built-in bubble level, which is genuinely handy if you're knocking in fence posts, or, more importantly, checking your pub table's level before carefully positioning the drinks. However, perhaps the most useful feature, why at least the one we like most, is the angle finder. Or, if you're from 1960, the protractor. Now, the last time I tried this using the built-in function on my iPhone, people laughed, and rightly so. Risking a £1,000 phone just to bend a bit of conduit is, well, daft. Thankfully, the CD-80 is a little more sensibly priced. I'll leave a link in the description so you can see if it fits your budget. Right then, let's put it through its paces and bend up some conduit like a pretzel. Gaz has asked me to do a double set in this conduit. He's told me 600mm in length, and this mark here should be 150mm in length. I've got this Cigman laser distance meter here, so let's double check it, shall we? We'll stick it on the tape measurement, pop that on the end there, and then fire it down the wall, and we've got a measurement of 604. Not that bad actually. Now I'm going to use the Cigman and its magnetic base just to hold on to the conduit. At the moment you can see it's at 4 degrees. Now conventionally you'd think about putting 45 and a 45 in, but on this first bend you want to be putting 30 to 35 degrees into the first bend. So now that I just moved through the 0 point, I actually need to get to 30 on the screen, which should give me the 34 I'm after. So Gaz is after it to be 70mm off the surface. There's our first angle, which is 28, let's call it 29 degrees. Let's flip it over to this side, stick that on there, and let's bend that till we get to 29 degrees, which should mean they're both parallel. 28.66, so look at this, 29, that'll do me. It would be nice to have the option to zero the angle. That's one feature missing from the list. The measurements and functions are clearly displayed on the LCD screen, which you can flip between light and dark mode if you prefer. And if the constant beeping drives everyone around you mad, you'll be pleased to know it can be silenced. You can set the measurement units to millimeters, centimeters or meters, or if you still think it in old money, inches and feet. If your memory is like Swiss cheese, don't worry. The last 100 measurements are stored in the device. It just won't remember where you were when you took them. The CD-80 runs on a built-in rechargeable battery that tops up via USB-C. There's also a delay measure function, which we're still trying to find a use for. If you've discovered an application, perhaps something fast growing, let us know in the comments. The CD-80 comes with a pouch and a stretchy lanyard, handy for keeping it close at hand or stopping it from vanishing behind the workbench. Now, if you're new to the Cigman brand, we've been using their CM701 laser level for a few years. It's been a permanent fixture in my van, or at least it was, until this new version turned up. You can check that one out in the video on screen now. The CD-80 though, compact, clever and surprisingly capable. It measures, calculates and levels with ease, and best of all, I no longer have to risk my phone bending conduit. But this wasn't the only Cigman device that landed on our doorstep. We received the laser level at the same time, and it's also proved its worth while fitting these lights here, and that video should be on screen now.